Hello YouTube, how you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 4 simple ways that you guys can make platinum fairly simply or fairly easily in the game. And these are all going to be really fast things to go over. I'm going to be a little all over the place because each one of these methods for you guys to go and make platinum, there's not really much to talk about each one of the ways. But definitely use and take advantage of Warframe.market, the website, when you're pricing these things out. So whatever I don't give prices for, like for example, I'm going to get into fishing and mining as one thing in this video. Look that up, see what it goes for. I'll get into that when we get there. But like Warframe Market, totally take advantage of the prices kind of already being laid out for you. So Sorties, this is one way to get stuff. And you guys can see over here, possible rewards, common, Ayatan and Asia Sculpture, which is tradable. That you could trade currently for about 10 plat. I'm not sure if, I don't necessarily feel like it should be that cheap. I think more along lines of like 15 platinum would be good for it, but the community do what the community do. So currently we'll say about 10 platinum for one of those. Yes, you can probably get it cheaper, but yes, you could also probably sell it for more. So 10 platinum for that. A Riven mod, depending on what type of Riven mod you're gonna get. It could be a veiled shotgun, veiled rifle, veiled Riven, veiled pistol, whatever the Riven you get out of here, that's gonna be worth platinum. Now you've got an option here with when it comes to this Riven mod. You could either leave it veiled and sell it for cheap, or you could risk cracking the relic open, or like doing the challenge on the Riven, finding out what weapon it winds up being for, and if the small chance that you get lucky that it's one of the few weapons that people are really after, you can make a few hundred or a few thousand platinum off of it, depending on what it is and what the stats are on it. That's for a completely separate video. For now, no idea how to price Rivens. We're not going over that just yet, but there are lots of people in the game that do, so don't just have one person price your Riven. That is a very dumb thing. Have many people price your Riven out and figure out where the average lies. Some people also be able to direct you to a website, and I'll eventually make a video about the websites you can use to price Rivens out. But definitely, if you get a Riven and you're going to crack it open versus just selling it as it is, and you guys could also type in the market, you know, that you have a pistol Riven that's veiled, and it'll give you the average price. You can type in the rifle Riven that's veiled, it'll tell you the average price. Like, you can use that for veiled Rivens, but once it has stats on it, once you know what it is, ask somebody, like ask multiple people and figure out what the average is of what you're being told. The last thing that's actually tradable out of Sorties is a legendary core. Everything else in between, uncommon and the rare stuff, those are not tradable, but the legendary core, if you manage to get one of these, is tradable. I personally do not recommend selling one of these if you're not going to use it for your own personal primed mods. I don't recommend using it on anything other than a primed mod. If you get it for yourself, and you're not going to use it for yourself, you just want to sell it, don't sell it for less than 200 plat. So a lot of people are going to be like, well, that's BS because I can get it a lot cheaper than 200 plat. Yes, you can get it from other people for 200 plat, but I'm telling you, as somebody that's teaching you how to make platinum in this game, that if you cannot make 200 platinum off of a legendary core because of how important it is, how rare it is to get, how it saves you credits on you spending it on, let's say, endo, 42,000 endo on a primed mod, and you don't have to use any credits for that either, which is about 2 billion plus credits. My advice is, if you're not going to make 200 platinum at least off of this, hold on to it and use it for yourself, or just wait for a reason for people to want to buy these in masses, because that might happen again. When Excalibur Umbra came into the game, he came into the game with 5 prime styled mods. There's Umbral mods, they're kind of like prime mods in what they cost to upgrade them. So in that case, like if something happens in the game where more Umbral mods come out, or we get a lot more prime mods come out, the legendary cores will shoot up in price, so save them for that. Another thing that doesn't make sense for me to make an entire video on is cracking relics open. Again, cracking relics is probably the most common way that I make most of my stupid plat. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Maybe if this is your first time here. I've got stupid platinum right here. And most of this platinum, like the vast majority of this, has been earned in the game. I didn't spend money to make this kind of platinum. I played a lot of the game, I cracked a lot of relics, and I sold a lot of parts and sets, specifically sets, to make that kind of platinum. So what I recommend you guys do is totally be cracking relics open. Where do you get relics? You get relics from like everything in the game. Majority of the missions that you're going to do are going to reward you a relic. If you're looking for fast relics, this is what I do when I want fast relics. I come over here to the Void. I go to the capture here on Heap Hit, or the other capture, which is Uko. This is 30 to 35, which means 30 to 35, I'm going to get a shot at getting Meso and Neo relics, maybe Axes. But Heap Hit right here, I'm going to wind up getting Lith relics. So depending on what kind of relic I'm looking for, I can do these missions in about a minute to a minute and a half. And between the loading screens, that's about a relic every 2 minutes. So this is how I grind relics out when I'm trying to get relics out of the game. Thank you for the follows, everybody. And those of you that are on YouTube, stop by my Twitch channel. You guys can earn free Warframes, weapons, and mods. Literally every one of you can earn free Warframes, weapons, and mods from being here. It's not a competition. Every one of you can earn stuff. It's totally, and I'll walk you through how that works when you get here. But you can get relics anywhere in the game. Oh my god, thank you for the follows. You get relics like anywhere in the game. You just come over here and crack them. And I don't recommend selling parts, as I said earlier. Just try to get the full set together, because you can make more platinum off of a full set than you can selling individual parts of things. So that's my recommendation with cracking relics. Another thing you guys can do is there are 3 open worlds in the game. Plains of Eidolon right here on Earth. We've got Orb Valis here on Venus. And we have the Cambion Drift here on Deimos. And every one of these places you can fish, and you could mine ores and gems. Those are tradable, and you can make platinum off of them. So if you get a bunch of fish together, go to the Warframe market, type the fish in, see how much its average price is going for. Keep in mind, though, that when you're pricing the fish out, it works with small, medium, and large fish. So typically, if you have a fish that somebody says in the market is worth 2 platinum, that would be for a small. And then a medium would be 3 platinum, and a large would be 4 platinum. Maybe even 5 if somebody's willing to spend that. But depending on whether your fish is a small, medium, or large, depends on whether it's 2 platinum, 3 platinum, 4 platinum, and some of the rarer fish might start off higher. There might be some rare fish where you'll have a small, and that small will be worth 4 platinum a pop, because that's a really rare fish. It's hard. It's more of a pain to get. There's more things you have to do, like make bait. You have to be there at a certain time of day. You have to be in the right kind of lake, ocean, or pond in order to be able to get it. You need to have hot spots. Like, some fish take a little bit more energy and effort to get, so the price for those could be a little bit higher. But that's just something to be aware of with fishing. And as far as mining goes, you can sell gems for platinum. Again, use the market to figure out like what it is that you have that you're selling. And the last thing that we're gonna go over is Conclave. So whether you guys realize it or not, there is this part of the game nobody plays because it's totally a piece of junk, and they need to fix it and make it better and worthy for people to actually give a crap about playing it. But when you do Conclave, there are Conclave mods that you can go and buy with your standing, because Conclave is a syndicate. So you'll get syndicate standing for doing this. And if we look up here, it says, here's the challenges. This is the amount of syndicate standing we get for completing the challenges. These are the weekly syndicate standings that you get. If you do all 3 of these a week, I believe you get like an extra 50,000 standing for Conclave, which is going to help you get a bunch of mods. But what you do is you go to a relay, you find Teshin. You can go to the relay, then fast travel to Teshin. You'll have a fast travel option here when you get into the relay. Fast travel to Teshin. Go to him and talk to him and look at his Conclave section. He'll have skins that you can get, and then he'll have mods, and the mods are tradable. The mods for Conclave are totally useless in the PvE of the game, like the normal part of the game. But you may still find people that are after, you know, like trying to build their maybe they're just collectors like I am, and they want to get everything in the game just to have at least one of them. So they want to collect the Conclave mods even if they don't really play it. Or maybe somebody's wanting to get into Conclave, but they're looking for some mods, and they know, you know, they have other friends that are in Conclave, and they told them what mods they needed to get so that, you know, they could at least be somewhat decent in Conclave right off the bat. Whatever it is, they are tradable is the point that I'm making at, and you can make platinum off them. Is that something I'd ever recommend you do? Not really. I don't think anybody's doing it. But on the other hand, because nobody's doing it, for the very few people out there that are ever going to want Conclave mods, if you do it, you'll be one of the very few people that actually have the Conclave mods to make platinum off of them. So I think what I'm getting at is the Conclave mods are going to be really difficult to make platinum off of, because very, very few people, maybe like 1 in 1,000, are going to be looking for any kind of specific Conclave mod. But But if you're doing it anyway, if you just happen to have them, yeah, it is another way that you can make platinum in the game. And there will be people that are going to be like, yo, I don't want to grind this out for months and months at a time because Conclave kind of sucks, but I do want to collect all those Conclave mods. So if you just happen to be doing this and have the standing to get these mods for people, you can trade them, and they should be priced out on the market as well. But that right there are 4 different types of ways that you guys can go out and kind of simply make yourself platinum. All easy peasy and all that stuff. If you guys have any questions, feel free to stop by my Twitch channel. I'm live every single day, and you guys can earn free stuff here. If you liked the video, you found it helpful, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. That being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you're having an awesome night and day, and if I don't see you in the next one, I will see you on my Twitch channel. Laters.